natural expansion is well protected by that one cannon, and looks like he does have observers out, so he will be able to see these mines in front of his base. Looks like Boxer's perhaps trying to get lure the Dragoons into range of this minefield, and looks like Boxer actually has 3 tanks now, so he's going back on the attack here, and he needs to be careful of these vultures not to lose them to these Dragoons. Looks like his tank's now in the front now, and looks like Garimto once again has a shuttle, and this shuttle could prove critical here in helping his defense. I'm just waiting for the Zealot to come out. It hasn't come out yet. It looks like Boxer actually loses all of his vultures. I felt like he should have pulled his vultures back and let the tanks engage. And looks like Boxer does have a missile turret up, but he doesn't have enough troops on the ground to fend off these Dragoons here from attacking his tank. And looks like only 1 tank left, another tank reinforcing, actually 2 tanks left, so 3 tanks in total. But Boxer once again losing all of his vultures. I felt that was unnecessary against that Dragoon force to place those vultures up so far forward. And now Boxer is just slowly trying to advance here, using his missile turrets as cover. And it looks like the shuttle is going to go in here once again. It looks like it does drop a Zealot here, and Vulture might take out a tank. Looks like the Zealots might take out a second tank. They do take out a second tank, so a big loss for Boxer here now. It looks like 1 tank is going to be saved, but just a couple of Zealots managing to take out a pair of tanks. So that's a trade the Protoss player will take any day. It looks like Boxer is just desperately trying to repair this tank to prevent this Dragoon from taking it out. We'll see if it takes it out. No, it looks like it doesn't take it out. Looks like Boxer will keep that tank alive. And now these Dragoons within range of these mines here, and Boxer just has 1 tank now, a second tank coming in. So once again, we're seeing like in game, I think it was game 1 actually, we're seeing both armies just going in piecemeal against one another. And in that fight, Boxer ended up losing because he didn't have enough resources to build an expansion, and Garimto just had an expansion advantage over Boxer. And once again, Garimto using this shuttle so well here. Boxer now getting his second expansion, his second base up, his first expansion, and now Boxer he should be able to macro a couple more troops now. I really feel like he needs to just plant an armory and get himself a pair of Goliaths. That's all he really needs to deal with these shuttles coming in, but he hasn't done that in any of these games so far. He's just built no Goliaths, and I think that would be a good addition to his army. It looks like Boxer actually has set up a lot of mines here at one of the bridges leading to the natural expansion. I think he might be able to push a couple of tanks into there and do a lot of damage to the probes if he wishes to do so. And looks like Garimto does have about a dozen Dragoons, so perhaps that's why Boxer is afraid of doing it, knowing that Garimto might attack his front the moment he moves any of these tanks. And really, it's just a standoff right now. Looks like Boxer is within range of some of the Dragoons now, takes down one of the Dragoons. But Boxer really needs to get a couple more. It looks like he's just getting a lot of turrets, which will work also. And now Boxer is going for an attack. Once that photon cannons goes down, the vultures will be able to move in. Now Boxer moves 3 vultures into this natural expansion, and like I said, it's quite difficult to protect here. Now Garimto moving in with his Dragoons. He's going to try to take out the contain here. Looks like that one Zealot doing great damage there, and looks like that Zealot actually might take down 2 tanks by himself. Looks like, yeah, it helps to take down another tank, and only 1 tank remaining for Boxer against 3 Dragoons. Looks like this tank won't be able to hold here, and now the Dragoons might be able to take down all the missile turrets, but looks like Boxer still has 4 vultures here, just picking off all the probes here. It looks like only 2 vultures left. The probes did take down some of these, and Boxer needs to micro those vultures so they actually kill probes, not that pylon. Looks like Garimto doesn't have enough time. Finally, he brings some reinforcements in, but the contain is completely broken. The turrets are all down, so that's going to be a bit of a loss for Boxer. And this game really is still very even right now. Boxer managing to take out a lot of probes, but losing his contain in the process. I felt that if Boxer just kept a couple more vultures around, he would have prevented that lone Zealot from doing so much damage. But Boxer really, I feel like he's just building a few too many tanks and few supporting troops like vultures and Goliaths. It does look like that the probes have returned. There have been a number of probes returning to that area. The Boxer once again putting up a missile turret at that position. And I feel that missile turrets just aren't as effective as Goliaths because they just can't move and they can't attack the ground. And a couple of Goliaths would be a better expense. But anyway, Boxer now facing about a dozen Dragoons again. So once again a standoff at Garimto's expansion. And Garimto once again moving out again. And now he has a lot more Dragoons, and Boxer only has 1 tank now. And Boxer, actually no, Boxer does have a couple more tanks, and he smartly staggered them to prevent Zealots from doing so much damage. But that also means that Garimto will be able to pick them off one by one here. And it looks like there's still about 6 or 7 Dragoons left, and it looks like these tanks might be taken out again. It's very close right now. I really can't tell. Boxer is going to lose another tank. Looks like Garimto actually loses all of his Dragoons now, and he might be just going in to polish out that tank, but he can't. So Boxer holding his contain this time. And looks like Garimto now loading up his shuttle again, perhaps thinking of doing another drop. We'll see how effective it is. Although this time Boxer, at this little battle, I think Boxer did win. I'm not sure what's going on at the 6 o'clock. It looks like Garimto is setting up an expansion there. And Boxer doesn't have drop technology, so he won't be able to interfere with that expansion at all for a while. And Boxer's still just producing out of 3 factories. In fact, now that he has a contain up, I feel like Boxer could go for another expansion even, because Garimto really can't do too much. And now Garimto going for another drop here. The missile turret is going to take down that shuttle though, and it looks like this time Boxer does have some vultures here do damage to these zealots, but he needs to use those vultures to kill the zealots, not attack the dragoons, or else he's going to lose that tank. He does lose the tank. Just like he's planting some mines to slow this advance. But once again, Boxer is just not keeping this critical mass of tanks there, and Garimto doing a great job of preventing Boxer from gaining 4 or 5 tanks in a solid position here. Every time Boxer tries to, he's going to destroy them, and he's going in again, and he takes out all the tanks again. So Boxer losing all of his tanks, this time losing his contain again. Garimto, he manages to do this with only losing with only keeping about a few dragoons left at the end. But now he takes down the barracks, so Boxer can't build any more factories for now. And now Garimto can break out should he choose to and attack Boxer's natural expansion. Boxer is trying to create a forward position now, not so much of a contain, it's just a protective positioning there. And it looks like Boxer tried to go for another vulture harass, but there was another photon cannon there, so it is going to stop this this harassment. And now Garimto is free to move out now with about 8 dragoons. We'll see if they can do any damage to Boxer. Boxer putting up another missile turret, and looks like he has a pair of tanks there. But once again, Boxer just unable to build up this a significant force here. And this might cost him the game, in fact, if Garimto can move in. Garimto is actually taking the opportunity to move in. It's only 2 tanks against about 6 or 7 dragoons, and Boxer's support troops just aren't there right now to block these dragoons from moving in. Now they're there. Now Boxer does have 3 tanks, so that will stop the advance. But yeah, Garimto now taking a little bit of a lead now that it's 3 expansions to 3 bases to 2, and Garimto now with a couple of zealots. These zealots aren't even speed upgraded, which is amazing considering how much damage they've done to Boxer's forces. And once again, we're seeing a repeat of game 1, where Garimto is out expanding Boxer and just using gateway level units. And now Garimto going for another drop here. He's going to drop among these tanks once again. He's sacrificing a shuttle in order to try to kill some tanks, and he gets a couple of zealots now among the tanks. And these zealots are doing a lot of damage. 3 zealots are all the way among these tanks, and now all the tanks are getting taken out here. Boxer may not have expected this. He might have expected Garimto to slow down there, but now Boxer's forced to defend with SCVs. There's no tanks left. All the tanks are down now, and Garimto's all among Boxer's SCVs here. Boxer is going to lose a lot of SCVs to his dragoons. Looks like more dragoons pouring in here. Looks like Boxer's natural expansion is now completely isolated, and Boxer just defending from what he's producing out of the factory. He's just got 1 tank left. Looks like a pair of vultures coming out, desperately trying to defend. And this could be game for Boxer. I felt like Boxer didn't expect this last attack to come in, and Garimto with a brilliant shuttle position goes in from behind where the missile turrets couldn't cover so well, and sacrifices his shuttle in order to kill the tanks. And now Boxer's in huge trouble. Garimto with just about a dozen dragoons in his base now, and now Boxer can't do anything because he's just going to lose all his units as they're produced from his factories. He's forced to use his SVs to defend. Even though Boxer isn't hurting for resources, he just can't produce anything right now. And I think this is game for Boxer. I don't know what Boxer can do here. Garimto's just played brilliantly in this game, and it looks like Boxer just wasn't able to harass this game, wasn't able to advance successfully, and Garimto just winning with great timing. And I just feel so bad for Boxer. He's prevented from taking the 3rd title in a row, and Boxer GG's. So Garimto wins this series, an epic matchup between these 2 great players. Garimto wins Game 5 though, coming back from a 2-1 deficit, and Garimto is the OSL champion. This is his 2nd OSL title, and Boxer is prevented from winning 3 titles in a row. And in actuality, Boxer never wins that 3rd title, unfortunately. If you watch future games, Boxer never gets his 3rd title. Nada, so far, is the only player in StarCraft history to get 3 OSL titles. And Garimto never manages to get his 3rd then, of course. But Garimto fought very hard this entire series, and Boxer can't feel bad for having been defeated by Garimto. Boxer did play excellently, and Garimto just with a great comeback in the last 2 games. In this game, I felt it really was just came down to those small battles over Garimto's natural expansion, when Garimto just used the dropship to use the drops to such advantage. I feel that Boxer just needed a couple more anti-air units in order to deal with it, and Boxer still being gracious, smiling in defeat and bowing, and Garimto winning this OSL. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I think I will do Savior versus Naura next. And what an epic series it's been. Please leave some comments about whether you like this or not and what else you'd like to see. Hope you enjoyed. This is Cholera signing off.